Hey guys, I just came on here to share something that was really interesting to me lately. So for about a month and a half now, I have been seeing the number 111 or 4 ones, so 111 or 1111. I didn't really think much of it. I was wondering what it meant, but I've just been busy with the kids, so I wasn't sure what it meant. Then I randomly one day came across a Bible verse and with 111 in the Bible verse. And it was just a random fluke accident that I came across this verse. I was just Google searching some random stuff and I just happened to come across this Bible verse. And the verse is, if you guys want to read it or look it up, it's Revelation 11:1. And it says, "I was given a reed like a measuring rod and was told, go and measure the temple of God and the altar with its worshippers, but exclude the outer court. Do not measure it because it has been given to the Gentiles. They will trample on the holy city for 42 months, and I will appoint my 2 witnesses, and they will prophesy for 1,260 days." That verse talks about the temple, and what I found really interesting is that this could be in reference to the third temple, which I do believe Revelations 11 is referencing the third temple. And in that verse, it also references the 2 witnesses, which I believe are the 144,000, as it talks about them having fire come out of their mouths, and that they will have powers to turn waters into blood, it says in the verse 6. So, and just really interesting, I find this super interesting because we've had the peace plan that Donald Trump signed, and 2 weeks ago, creating peace in the Middle East with Gaza and Israel. And then we also have the practice red heifer sacrifices, which happened earlier this year as well, which I believe was the real sacrifice. I don't believe it was a practice one. So, because they did it according to how they would do it. But I think they just wanted to keep it low key. So, but I think it was the actual red heifer sacrifice. So that's really interesting. So I'm wondering if what's going to happen next is the building of the temple, now that we have the peace plan signed, which I believe is the peace plan. I believe it is. I mean, we can't be sure until things play out more, but I do believe that it is the peace plan that the Bible talks about in the book of Daniel being signed. It also talks about here, in reference to Daniel, it says that the 144,000 will prophesy for 3.5 years, which is the 1,260 days. So it's possible that the building of the temple will take 3.5 years, because after that, the Antichrist will sit himself in the temple. It says he'll desecrate the temple. So, yeah, it might take them 3.5 years to build it. Anyway, I'm just wondering if we're going to see the building of the temple anytime soon. Just wanted to share that with you guys.